Now, a boy who once had to stay home from school for pointing a pencil and making gun-like noises at another student in Suffolk has realized a dream, one that he had when we first ran his story only on 10 more than a decade ago. Tonight's story from Cheyenne Pagan.
We first told you about when that 7-year-old was suspended for pointing a pencil like a gun in 2013. He told us then he was being a Marine, and 12 years later, that dream has come true. This is the sound that Christopher Marshall made in his second grade classroom at Driver Elementary School in Suffolk. He was holding a pretend pencil pistol, acting like a Marine while his friend was the bad guy.
We were just being typical kids, and one thing led to the next. I was getting sent home from school.
Marshall was suspended for 2 days because the school system has a zero tolerance policy when it comes to weapons or threats of weapons. His story made national headlines.
I just remember it being pretty intense from the standpoint of getting a phone call that he's getting suspended for something so ridiculous when he was just being a kid.
The 7-year-old was just imitating his father, Paul, who was a former Marine. But what they didn't know at the time was that the suspended second grade student would one day follow in his father's footsteps.
You fast forward up till now, so he's fulfilling his dream.
There he is. Now 19-year-old Private Christopher Marshall is fresh out of Marine Corps boot camp. He graduated on May 2nd, and the moment was surreal for his father.
Seeing him become a Marine and do this for us and know what it means to him it's just so special.
And while this sound is a funny memory to look back on, it also shows a full circle moment for the father-son duo.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. Knowing it meant that much to him and seeing where he's come and what he's done with his life is just, words can't describe it.
As for what's next for Christopher, he's finishing up his post-boot camp leave with his family, and then he'll be headed to train in North Carolina. Cheyenne Pagan, 10 on your side.